end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Run, run, run. Hurry, hurry.
Here comes Otten in motion. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Kings, Kings, Kings.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
What's that?
They'll run with the rookie from Oregon. It's Bucky Irving.
Hurry, hurry.
3rd and long.
Run, run, run. Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, alert.
They'll put one of the
alert.
tight ends in motion.
Set.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Kings, Kings, Kings.
They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rashad White. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He'll find his running back, White. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Set. What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And you see the nice pickup here by Bucky Irving, and it's kind of one of those guys, Mike, that we use that phrase, he's quicker than he is fast. You know, you line him up in the 40-yard dash, and maybe he doesn't jump off the page at you, but he makes people miss in the hole. He's got great vision, great instincts with the ball. A lot of that you can't coach, and I'll tell you, they are really high on him in this Tampa Bay Bucs organization.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll run with White. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his second touchdown of the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. A first down throw for Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Look wide, get this one complete, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
Try the left side now. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send Sutton in motion. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion.
Pistol. What's that?
On first down, here's Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 7-3 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hurry.
They send Evans in motion. On the ground, it's Irving. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
What's that?
Right back to Irving. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 3rd and 7.
Point it right.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They motion the slot man left. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Second down, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go again here with Irvin. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go.
They send Godwin in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Seven 3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry!
They send Evans in motion.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! Pistol. Done!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Pass to 11! Pass to 11!
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd down and 3. Back to throw is Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Slot man in motion right. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Open receiver is Bo Melton. First time these two have connected this afternoon. and it'll wind up being a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will score. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Pistol.
They send Evans in motion.
Up. Run.
On 2nd down, Baker. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Buccaneers 7.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slot man in motion left. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. Third and 6. Motion the slot man left. Throw it. Nix. He'll oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. A 1st down there on a gain of 12. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Broncos will get out in front 17-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Kings. Run.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Dot.
A give. This is Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Alert. Set.
A tight end in motion now.
Kings. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Set. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Hey, alert! Hurry! Dot.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They send Evans in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Point it right.
They'll send a tight end in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Open man, left side, he's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Here comes Otten in motion.
Pistol.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Taking up, the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet.
That is hot! What a job on the scramble! Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the state. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Ready up! Like you can see! Go!
On the bootleg, it's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Otten in motion.
Run, run, run. That's hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's Evans, he's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, ball comes out, on the money, big pickup.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Going up top for Evans. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
To the left side, to Godwin. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hurry, hurry! Done.
Now Mayfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
They send him right out of the slot. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Here we go, set.
Here's a run going left. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
40, 70, 79 Broncos. 18 left, 18 left. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Okay, ready?
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Here's 1st and 10.
Good. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular. Hey,
They send Evans in motion.
Real, real, real. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side. Pulled in by Evans. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Now, on 2nd and long.
Good. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hurry, hurry.
Here comes Otten in motion.
Up, up. Watch out.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there.